very center of like what we do at AimFit from the very start. Because I think when we decided that we want things to be different, that's what Noor and I sat together and decided. We don't want to just bring people into fitness. We want to actually educate them. It was so natural for me to say, oh Noor, why don't you become an instructor? And then for us to turn, कि जो तीसरा बंदा हमारी क्लास में सबसे बेस्ट है उसको हमने बोला अब तुम बन जाओ इंस्ट्रक्टर. Because we are already educating them as clients, so they have the right background knowledge. And I think like when हम अभी भी कभी बात करते हैं तो हम अपनी टीम को भी यही कहते हैं that we think of AimFit as an institute. Don't think of yourselves as a fitness center or a fitness or a gym. Sure. Right? Because the whole idea is you're an institute. We are training not just our instructors and educating not just our instructors but our clients about fitness. So I know that it might not mean much, but if somebody
as a lifestyle class, rather than कि बस gym आए गए and do whatever. Right.
I like the criteria I give to my instructors is that when somebody talks to your clients, when somebody talks to somebody who attends classes with you, they should say, "Oh, are you an instructor?" And the other person should say, "No, I'm not. I take classes at AimFit."
Right.
You know, that's how much they need to know, because that's when you are genuinely doing them a service by letting them, by educating them, by giving them the right tools. And when you do that, actually, it becomes really easy to have, those people come over as instructors. A lot of my thinking in this space came from Teach for Pakistan. So because I was doing both parallel as well, and I sometimes still call up Khatija, who's the co-founder, and I tell her this. I'm like, you don't know how much. You need to come and see AimFit, and you might even say, "Ye to tumne kya kiya?" Right? But it's like Teach for Pakistan. The whole idea there was that you have university students who you train to become teachers, and then they're in the schools in Pakistan which need good teachers the most, the struggling schools, and आपके पास एक university का बच्चा जिसको as a teacher experience नहीं है, but these students are becoming some of the best teachers. Right. How are they becoming some of the best teachers? You're giving them the right education, you're training them, you're giving them feedback. So that entire process I picked up and I brought it into it. Wendy Kopp, who's the CEO of Teach for America and Teach for All, I probably owe some of AimFit to her as well. Sure. Because that was her idea, right? You give feedback, you keep giving feedback to your teachers because they have the right passion. They will completely change the students in the most struggling schools. True. That's what we also do with our instructors. We pick people who have the right passion, who will commit, right? It's actually hard for us at AimFit to hire somebody who's already comes up and says, मैं तो fitness trainer हूँ, मैं तो इस gym में 10 साल से training करा रहा हूँ. Not that they're not welcome. Sure. It's just that it's harder for us to make them unlearn what they have already learned, because it's kind of not what we do. It's a little different, right? Yeah. But when we have somebody who's completely raw and wants just is passionate, right? And they're ready for the training and whatever we want to put them through, and we'll take the feedback that works for us. Sure. Because we do that. We do what Teach for Pakistan does. We give feedback every 2 months, right? We make them better every 2 months. We keep going into their classes. It's not just training, ho gayi to bus done. Yeah. Which is what is at the center of what we do well, which is quality.